How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and today we're taking a look at some dummies who wrecked their dream cars. We're looking at some people who think that Forza skill translates to real life. They think that just because in a video game you can just smash the pedal and, you know, everything's gonna be fine. That doesn't mean that you can in real life, and especially when you're trying to show off to some people. Now, the people in these videos did not get hurt, and they were driving on closed courses, so please do not demonetize me. I am showing people these clips for educational purposes. Guys, don't be dumb. Let's obey the rules, and let's go ahead and dive right in. If you guys see any clips like this, go ahead and tag my Instagram at ___ Drew Peacock. You can see it right here on screen. Tag it, and let's go ahead and dive right in. Now, I've been tagged in this one so much. Maybe it's because I have a Supra, but people are running crazy with this story. So apparently a mechanic was repairing a Supra, and I think they went on a test drive to go and see if they could diagnose what was going on, and the mechanic got on it, and the rest is history. There is no longer that Supra. It's gone. Let's go ahead and watch the clip. Crazy to think that this guy did this in what looked like snowy or really cold conditions. I saw some other footage and there was like snow on the ground. You can see it right here. There's snow on the ground. Why would you be driving that hard in snowy conditions? I drove my Supra to the snow in a very recent video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. And you cannot get on it. If boost kicks in while you're on wet or cold roads, you're breaking loose, especially if this isn't your car and you don't know how it's going to react. It seemed like a pretty high horsepower build. Now, also, people are going crazy with the price of the Supra. Some people are saying it's $80,000, which makes more sense in my opinion. It is like a 15th anniversary edition, I believe. So it might even be higher than that, but I saw one page say $300,000 Supra destroyed, and in my opinion, that's just outrageous. Now, what can be learned from this, guys? What can be learned? Well, maybe don't let some mechanics drive your cars. That would be rule number one. If you have a high horsepower build, make sure that they're a high horsepower mechanic. Also, a little common sense goes a long ways. Doing a pull in snowy or post snow probably wasn't the brightest idea. And that's one very expensive lesson learned. The dude also sounds like a seagull, I am going to say that. Luckily, it sounds like the driver was okay, so that's great to hear. Although I'll tell you what, if that was my Supra, I'd be really fucking pissed. I'm just going to be honest right here. I'd be so fucking pissed. I'd be raging, man. I'd be, oh my god. Oh, give me that phone call. Yeah, let's see how good that goes over. All right, next one. Sticking to the JDM cars. Hey, Drew, you know, we get it, okay? You're an American muscle guy, okay? You don't got to show us a bunch of JDM cars, JDM Legends being destroyed. Here we go. High horsepower R32 GTR crashes. Let's take a look.
Oh! Oh, shit! I think we could do it.
Now, I'm just gonna say, I don't think he had carbon ceramics on that. I don't think he had the big old Ferrari brakes. I don't think so. I also don't know why you would gun it into a turn. I know you got all-wheel drive, but it just seemed like a bold play there. Now, I don't know if you were trying to thread the needle through the haystack right there, go through the trees, but you literally almost went through the trees. Both of these are really bad. Luckily, both drivers are okay, but two JDM Legends back to back in a very small time frame, just wrecking themselves. Now, I don't know if JDM are really trying to steal the whole crowd killer thing this year, but 2023 isn't looking so good for these JDM Legends. Next, all we need is an NSX, an RX-7, an AE86, a couple other ones, and then they might steal the cake from the American Muscle Boys, because last year it seemed like Mopar was just off the charts with the WRECKS. This year, starting off hot, JDM cars. I also love the comments. Skill issue. Yep, driver mod was indeed needed. Yep, imagine this was like someone letting their homie test drive it. Now, what I think was the actual culprit was the crowd here. If the crowd wasn't there, he wouldn't have been trying to show off. Don't try to show off, guys. Be smarter than that. Do it on a fucking straight road, not a squiggly ass road. Okay, moving on. Next one. Okay, I know I said dream cars earlier, but this truck might be someone's dream car. Let's not check it off our list, okay? There's a lot of people that love these damn Silverados. And let's see what this guy did to his. That is a lot more damage to that wall than I thought. I thought it was going to be like a cracked brick or something. But that shit almost caved in. I thought bricks were a lot sturdier than that. I'm just going to say that. Now, at the same time, if he would have let off the brake and didn't clinch up like he was about to take a D in the ass, I think he would have been a lot better off. I think he would have been able to get out of it. The problem is, he's probably on some lion hearts, and once they lock up, it's like they're on plastic. You know, it looks like he's almost on some McDonald's trays, like a Honda Civic trying to do some donuts. Daddy's gonna be mad when he needs to go to work tomorrow and his bumper's all caved in. Daddy's gonna be real upset. This guy thought he was gonna have a long, eventful night. He has got all the different sets of wheels in the back just so he can keep swinging it all night. Nah, buddy, your night was cut short. You're a fucking idiot. Lesson to be learned here is when you tell your parents, can I borrow your truck to go get some food? Go get some food and go home. Go play some Call of Duty. You're not getting no action tonight, alright? You ain't him. You are not him. You're the guy that wrecks like an idiot. But hey, that got into this video, so that counts for something. Alright, next clip. It says Hawk almost down. Now, I still consider this a crash, but let me know what you think.
What the fuck?
I don't know who needs to hear this, but going up and over a curb, even though you are in an SUV, is still very bad, especially at those speeds. That wheel's probably fucking bent. So I'd still consider that a crash. Why you would let your friend drive your 700 plus horsepower Trackhawk? That's if it's stock. Why you would let him do that and try to drift it, once again, around a corner is beyond me. I don't know what is with people this episode just making really dumb decisions, but accelerating through corners, unless you're in some sort of great handling car, or a very slow one like a BRZ or a Miata, unless you're in one of those, it's not going to end well. 700 plus horsepower, even though you got that all-wheel drive around a corner, it's not gonna end well, especially on a top heavy vehicle like that. The second it starts to get body roll, you're losing traction through two wheels. I don't know why people are so dumb this episode. Another lesson to be learned: don't hand your friend your keys when he's a moron. My rule of thumb is, if someone's gonna drive my car, is they have to be able to afford if they wreck, or I just have to know that they are one hell of a driver. Those are the requirements for me. Or you have to be my girlfriend. Mammy is also another exception. But she's also not an idiot, so that's good to know. But yeah, letting your buddy with presumably a 320 credit score drive your car, probably not a good idea. Just gonna say that. It looks like he was in a RT down the road. Because if he was in a Hellcat, he wouldn't have tried that shit. But in an RT, you ain't breaking loose, so he ain't used to all that. Comment down below if you in an RT and if you've ever broken loose. There's gonna be nobody. Alright, next one. We got a Mercedes. Mercedes boy. Pulling the lease into the pit. Let's see what he's got.
Oh shit. Oh.
This one was one of the more gentle ones, but it still hurts. Like, that still didn't feel that sweet. You already know this thing's probably been turned into a million memes already by BMW fanboys. They eat this shit up. Every time a Mercedes gets caught lacking, BMW owners eat that shit up. Makes them feel good about buying a car that's guaranteed to fail. The bank ain't gonna be too happy when they hear what you did to their car. Also, why you roll around in a fishbowl? That's how you know you get no action. Why that shit fucking completely hollow? We all know if you got tint, you got stuff going on inside, and this guy got nothing. I don't know what's more depressing, the fact that he can't drive or the fact that he gets no bitches. Look, there's already one BMW guy in the comments. When Mercs try to beat BMWs. I see G37s doing this shit on the daily, so it's not that hard. If those low IQ individuals can do that shit, then anyone can. Just apparently not this guy and everyone else in this video. Last clip. Oh boy, Mopar's making a comeback. Let's see. They're trying to stay the title holders of the worst drivers of the year. It's between them and Infinities, but I've seen more Mopars wrecking over the last year than anyone else. Let's see what this guy's got. Now I know what the issue is here. I know what went wrong. Okay? You can't see him, but there's no splitter guards. There's none. That's why. If he had splitter guards, that wouldn't have happened, obviously. I mean, that definitely wouldn't have ripped off that splitter with those splitter guards. That's the issue. And that had to have been one of the most satisfying crunches of all time. Like, listen to that. Maybe it's because I just love seeing Mopars crash, or idiots crash in general. But that just felt good. And you know, after that, you're going home. You're so embarrassed. You ain't getting out. He ran down the street like a dog with his tail tucked between his legs. This guy is shitting bricks. He doesn't know what he's going to tell the bank. He's like, oh, fuck, bro. I got a 25% APR on this car, and I still owe $40,000 because I got approved with 0 down for 140 months. What am I going to do now? This dude's best bet is to have his girl start an OnlyFans, because we already know he's unemployed, so might as well have her bring in the bread. Don't be like this guy. Don't be like any of the people in this episode. Anyways, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, please let me know down below. These guys are a different breed of stupid, and I know you guys are better than that. So hopefully you guys learned from their mistakes. Don't show off just because there's a large crowd. Don't be that guy. Anyways, let me know which idiot is the worst in this video. And if you see any clips like this, tag me in them. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe and hit the notification bell to flock to the videos with everyone else. And until next video, peace.